On and off, I receive inquiries from my international clients about the nominee service when they set up incorporation in Hong Kong. The very common reason why is the privacy. Typical example is for the e-commerce stores that may have different brands or product lines, or for those business owners, they want to avoid getting known by their competitors or former employers. As you may note, both director and shareholders' names are available for public search in Hong Kong. In these videos, I prepared a few frequently asked questions from my clients and will answer them one by one with my expertise and kind experience. Number 1, how does the nominee arrangement work for your Hong Kong company? Number 2, any problems with the banks? Number 3, potential risk of nominee arrangement. If you are here for the first time, this is Raymond. I'm a CPA with the practicing license based in Hong Kong. My team and I provide advice-based and one-stop services for international clients who are working and living abroad to set up Hong Kong company, including annual maintenance service like the auditing and the tax reporting, which are all our expertise. Before we dive in, please subscribe to the channel. Each subscriber helps so much for us to grow and create more professional tips like the nominee arrangement we are going to dive in. How does the nominee arrangement work for your Hong Kong company? The first things I always say to clients, you have to realize that the nominee agreement, whether it is for the directors or shareholders, is a private contract in nature between the nominee and the nominator. The nominee can be your friends, family, or professional provider like us. In practice, it includes the named nominee agreement along with the deed of trust and the exit documents, including the presided forms of change of director and shareholders back to you, that gives the ultimate right to you as a principal to take up the nominee's vote anytime. Because it is a private contract, it doesn't have to be disclosed to the public or to the government official in a company when incorporating. Imagine that when you incorporate by using the nominee director and the shareholder, your name will not be sold on any incorporation form filed to the government, but only the name of the nominee. That's how the nominee arrangement can effectively hide the willed director and shareholder's name from the public, where the public will have no way to find out who is the principal director or shareholder because it is not defined in the public record. And from the operation point of view, as a nominator, you can always instruct the nominee director and the shareholder to sign the contract officially and directly with all business parties, like your customers, suppliers, audit report, and the bank account opening even. And this goes to the next questions. Yes, it is possible. Both traditional banks like HSBC and a fintech company like Airforex will nominally accept the company onboarding with the nominee director and shareholder structure, just similar to having a holding company. What you have to do is to disclose and provide them with the nominee agreement and information of the ultimate beneficial owner and a group chart. And for sure, to the banks, more layers means more risk. You may expect more KYC questions to be asked by the bank, like your purpose of having nominee and the background check of both nominee and the principal. I have created other videos talking about the KYC, so if you're interested, feel free to watch it after this. Many clients may also have concern if the nominee director and the shareholder would have power to bypass the principal's authorizations and then to control and steal the money from the company's bank account. And don't worry, in practice, it is merely not possible. While most of the banks, they will have authorization system, you as a nominator, as a final boss, can always limit yourself as an authorized person to access to the bank system and do the transactions, but not the nominee. That's why it is very important to disclose the nominee agreement to the banks at the beginning, so the banks will always know you are the final boss, which also relates to the next questions, potential risk of nominee agreement. Remember that the director is apparently a legal person of the company to the public. The public, your customer, your suppliers, may treat the nominee director as a boss of your company. So this person must be a qualified person, best with some professional backgrounds or licensed company like the lawyer or CPA like me. I saw that some service providers will use their general staff to take up the nominee vote, which is surely not a good idea. They may have triple offer, but also risky and may force you to change the nominee director whenever the staff resides or disappears. Remember, it is a private contract between the nominee and the nominator. Always do it with the trustworthy person only. Although the legal system in Hong Kong can protect you in the worst case. No one wants to take that risk as a smart business owner. In conclusion, the nominee arrangement is totally fine and common for the Hong Kong structure. Everything can be documented properly and legally, and traceable as the trust and the relevant law protections is well developed here. Of course, it may not suit anyone's cases depending on your backgrounds and your purpose, and the budget won't be cheap as well. We're just talking about at least $6,000 to $7,000 per year if you have a serious professional firm like us. That's all my sharing in this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the nominee arrangement or wants to get a personal advice, feel free to book me a consultation call with the below link. I'm happy to provide you a tailored service. Have a good one.